Real Deep Cool. We're here about to talk about two of my mini basses, and then after this, we're going to talk about three of my fretless basses. But before we get started, I think they have need for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. I got this little nagging, sort of like a little headache. I'm not sure what's going on, but we're going to pop that off as soon as we can. I can't see any likes or people who are here, so if you're here, I appreciate it. If not, I got my Velcro up there, which is kind of hiding you guys. I can't see if you're even there, but I'll see your comment a little bit if they come up. I need to get some rubber bands. Maybe tomorrow I'll buy some rubber bands, and I can put the rubber bands up there to hold my phone up to the, to this thing right here. So we're going to talk about tonight, we had the Cordoba Mini E bass, and I think I talked about this before, even before I bought it when I was at Guitar Center. So basically, we call it the Mini E bass. It comes with the UK T4 Cordoba tuner / EQ. You have bass, treble, and mid-range on this. At this point, I have all bass. I'll put the phase in there. I have the bass is fully yoked, but the treble and the mid-range are fully down. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to play this, and then we're going to play my collar U bass. And then after we do that comparison between these two, I'm going to replace the strings on the collar from the round wounds, nylon, I think they're nylon wrap strings, to the actual original rubber strings. So let's get started. We're going to make this not too long, just long enough. So here we go. It's got a nice sound to it, but you can hear the strings. Now you can probably hear the strings more from me playing them here in the studio than you can hear them if I had this directly lined into the phone, which I'm looking to possibly try to get that going on too. Bars. Quentin Robinson in the house. Q Deezy, DJ Extraordinaire, is in the house. Holla at your boy. So again, this is the Cordoba Mini E bass. This is an acoustic bass. As you see, we have a hole in it. But really, really good sounds coming out of it. And we're basically running the, tonight we're running the basses through my Claret True Pre into my mixer. So again, we're going to listen to the Mini E, and then we're going to change up and listen to the collar Mini bass. Here we go. Okay, so that is the Cordoba. I bought this from Guitar Center, $199. The Cordoba Mini bass. We have mahogany front, mahogany back, and we have laminate sides, and we have a lovely, lovely maple neck. Really, really cool. With a regular rosewood fretboard. Okay, so let's take this out, and let's plug in the Kayla U bass. Now this is a real cool bass. Now, how is that going to sound, man? That thing is small, don't know what. And powerful. All right, so you're not going to hear the holes or anything. Let me move on. I can't believe I finally broke this. Oh, boy. Always something, man. Always something. So, this is a U bass by Kala. Okay, so they also have U basses just like, not U basses, yeah, U basses, which is ukulele bass. They also have a ukulele bass like what I just played with the Cordoba, which is really called the ukulele bass. Ukulele, that U, ukulele. They also have ukulele bases as well. It's just that the one I wanted, I wasn't getting the right price, so I grabbed this one from my man Dan from I keep wanting to say Cape May all the time, but it's Tom's River. I'm gonna turn this up. Look how loud that is. I gotta turn that down. Gotta turn that down. I'm gonna back that down. That's with the bass all the way up. So you hear the difference. Now the difference is this is a solid body. It's a small solid body, but it is a solid body nonetheless. You know what I mean? And this is not a solid body. That is a, like a ukulele body, like a regular guitar body with a acoustic body. So let's go with it. That's an acoustic body. This is a solid body. And on the back of here we have should be hip shot tuners. Got hip shot tuners on the back of this. You don't have hip shot tuners on those. And I'd always wondered, could I take the plastic strings that come with just the rubber strings, polypropylene strings, and put them on that guitar? But you can't because they're not long enough. But I can put them back on this bass. So here we have round wound over nylon is what we have here, okay? So you pop this too. Now there's major artists, bass players are actually playing these. They're a little bit more expensive. They're part of the color line up in the United States line, which will cost you somewhere around $1,200 to like almost $1,500 for one of these small basses. I don't like it with the treble up though. It's too much giggity, giggity, giggity. I like it when the treble is down, just like on that particular bass, because it is a bass, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to turn down the system. We're going to take this plug out, and now we're going to undo all of these strings and put the rubber strings back on there. Because we're not doing an edited video, this is all live, so work with me as I do this. Okay, so I'm going to take these off. These are the round wounds. And then I'll show you guys the plastics. Now I hope I do this right because when I bought it, it had these on there. But he also put the original strings on here, which is the polypropylene rubber dippers he put on here, okay? So we'll take these out real quick. Okay. And this is the string through body. So not only is it a cool small bass, but the strings actually come through the body. Yeah. So we're going to tune these down here. Now, of course, because these both use piezo's for their sounds. Piezo's connected to the controls. There's piezo's, what we call piezo's in a bridge. So this is a piezo bridge right here. And you can adjust the bridge. And like I'm missing a... Man, where's the screw at? I done messed around, probably done lost the screw to the main. I know it was on here. It had to be on here. We have to look for that, man. We can't have that. All right. It's probably in the case. I'll check the case out. Because this came with a case as well. It looks as though my piezo screw done came off of the bridge. So I'm glad I looked. We're going to find that bad boy. We can't have that. All right. So now all the strings are ready to come off and out. And then we're going to put in the rubber strings. Rubber strings? What do you mean by rubber strings, Raj? I never heard of rubber strings. Rubber strings. which is going to give it more of an upright sound. A lot of guys like they like their basses with the upright sound. Now, because I have that beautiful upright right behind me right there, you know what I mean, or the fretless sound. This is not a fretless bass, but these rubber strings will make it sound like a fretless bass. So let's put these in here. You gotta stretch them, and man, I hope they reach. I doubt if you cut them. Well, how you supposed to put them in here? Oh, you just angle them, then you turn them, huh? I guess. Let's see. Okay, you put them right, shoot them right through this hole or something? This is different. Hold on, y'all. See if I can get it right. And then you turn them. Now, tuning these takes forever. So let's see. Let's just turn it up just to see. I don't know why I took the cable out. I really don't need to take the cable out. There's my screw. I'm like, where's the screw at? It holds down the bridge right there. I knew it was on there. Okay, there we go. All right. See how it sound now? Rubbery. And it takes forever for them to tune and stretch, because you got to stretch them. Now, I just have my tuner back here. Yeah, it is, right here. All right, so we're going to turn the tuner on. This is just the first E string. A lot of people don't like these rubber strings because, again, they're so hard to tune. But people also like it because they make their bass sound like a fretless bass without having to have a fretless bass. All right, so let's go string number 2, which I'm going to assume this is the next thickest, okay? So you run that through there. So yeah, really cool bass. I just got the, I don't know what made me get into these basses. I think I just saw somebody playing one day. It might have been Abe Laboriel, who is a serious bass player. In fact, it seems as though a lot of bass players from the Caribbean like these basses. And it's also the fact that these, because they are ukuleles come from, I gotta really stretch this bad boy, hold on. You gotta stretch it. Ukuleles come from Hawaii. So a lot of guys over there in the Caribbean and whatsoever like these ukulele basses, because this is what they played and what they still play to this day when they're jamming. And, yeah, I don't know whether he cut these strings. I think he might have cut these. So now I can't get it, but I'm gonna try. You gotta kind of stretch it and turn it at the same time, and this maybe it'll catch. I gotta ask him. Let's see. Let's see if we can get the catch. If I just slipping out. See, I see, that's the problem with these rubber strings. Gotta keep on turning them. I hope it's not slipping out. Still turning. Turn up a little bit more. Keep turning until you get it right. See how it sounds like? It sounds like a fretless bass. A little bit. You can kind of still hear the from the frets themselves, but they like that. They like the rubber strings. Now they make better rubber strings now, because some guys still like the sticky rubber strings. Some guys don't. They're like, man, I can't stand these sticky rubber strings. So they're starting to make some strings made by Aguilar, called the Aguilar some of the other strings or whatever. So I might try that. I might buy a pack of those and see if they are better than these regular rubber strings that come with it. I don't think these are the Aguilars that everybody's talking about. So I'm just trying to get through the. Here we go. It's coming up in there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And so if you get it, you gotta stretch them. So I guess what you're supposed to do, once you get it, you grab it and you stretch that bad boy. And you probably put it underneath the stretching. Yeah, I'll put it underneath here. And that way it'll grip faster. So let's go. Turn it. So we tune it for D now. So maybe I should have did that for the second string, grabbed it and stretched it from the door. And then we tune it. And then we tune it. And I think that's why I want to put these rubbers on there so they don't sound so close to that bass right there. Almost. Made it. See how they'll lose they. So you gotta keep stretching them, just like you would a regular string. If somebody does this, he said he hold it down right here and do it. See, it worked for me. Oh, that seemed to work. All right, one more string. That's almost there. It's not quite there. It's almost there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep these on there just to give it a different sound. You know what I mean? Well, Rod, you got all these basses. You got that bass right there behind you. You got all these really expensive basses. Why are you paying so much attention to this? Because it's different. It's different. You have different tools in your toolbox when it comes to basses, guitars, whatever your fancy is when it comes to keyboards and whatsoever. You don't see one keyboard player with one keyboard. You know what I mean? Everybody know a Fender Rhodes is a Fender Rhodes, right? But it's crazy trying to get these strings back in here after they all curled up like this. But yeah, a keyboard player always want a Fender Rhodes, but that ain't the only piano you're gonna have. That's not the only keyboard you're gonna have. You're gonna have a Fender Rhodes, you're gonna have a Nord lead, you're gonna have some other keyboards. You're not just gonna have that keyboard, even though everybody like a Fender Rhodes. This bad boy is not cooperating because it's so curly up. I'm trying to force it through here. Maybe I'm going to be able to do it from the bottom here, maybe. Nope, it's still kind of not wanting to come through. Of course, as we all know, it's always the last thing you're doing. It's the last screw. It's the last nut. It's always the last thing that you're doing is always giving you trouble, right? You be like, okay, I'm all done, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, that ain't gonna work. I'm trying to force it through here one way or the other. I don't know. I didn't even get it through. It's not even going through. It's just too curly. It's entirely too curly, and I can't force it through. Ah, this is crazy. I guess there's no way you can uncurl a string that's been curled for a hot minute. Maybe there is some kind of something you can do to make this work better, because right now it ain't doing nothing. I can't even get this joint in. I got the other ones in though, didn't I? Can't get this one. Don't want to cooperate. Yeah, come on, man. Stop playing, dog. Try a Q-tip then. Maybe the Q-tip will force it through. Yeah, almost got it through. Ah! Yeah, now the Q-tip gonna pull that joint right back out. See if I can hold it there. Let's see what we got here. See if we can use this to get it through. This is a hot pain in the behind, man. I'm trying to take some of the paint off my doggone base doing this. What's it even worth doing now? Put them all on here except this one. Wow, I can't even get it in here. I gotta buy some new strings, man. Cause I ain't trying to tear my base up, trying to just get this one string left in this thing. It's crazy, right? It's ridiculous. That's bananas, yo. That joint does not want to come through to save its own rubber. I'm trying to get it through here. My man's coming through here talking about juices when I'm talking about bases. I don't understand people sometimes. They had all day to talk about fragrances. When I was talking about fragrances earlier, my man come through talking about juices on the base video, right? Right? Right, bro? Right? We're not talking about juices. We're talking about bases right now, my friend. Okay? I'm not trying to be smart, but I'm saying it don't make any sense for me to talk about juices when we talk about bases right now. You know what I'm saying? So check out the other videos today from the sale. If you want to talk about juices, you can comment on that video I did today for the sale. All right? Yeah, but you know, as I always say, respect the title, man. Please. You know, might have people who just want to talk about bases. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm trying to get this joint to go through the hole. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. This joint is not coming through the hole. I gotta get some grip pliers to get this joint. Wow. I can't get it through, man. Hold on. I'm almost. I think I might get something here. Ah! Never take these out again. Never. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it like I did last time. Stretch it and wrap it so we can get ready to turn this bad boy. See, my first experience with rubber strings, especially, I decided to do it live so y'all can see me actually stringing this bad boy up. For people who want to buy a ukulele bass, you can check out the process. This joint's like, not only was it crazy trying to get in the doggone Yamane, but it's crazy trying to get it to actually get together down here too. Ugh. I ain't taking them out again. Now that I'm going to change it to another set, you know what I'm saying? Now that I change to another set. Alright, so turn it here. My best. I don't know. I can't really see anything, bro. I got this strap holding up my holding up the phone to the thing because the phone stopped catching like it's supposed to. All right, see what we got here. It's getting lower. So what I got to do is say hold down the string and turn it. Here we go. We got a little grip going on. Hold down a little bit more. And we're turning. See, just keep turning. And like I said, a lot of people don't like these rubber strings because they take so long to tune. Now, because I'm doing this live for y'all, there you go. So let's see if we got these bad boys tuned, okay? All right. Let's see. All right, let me see. My man was talking about niche. Somebody was talking about niche. Because we talking about bases. Way over niche. Nope. Not even talking about bases. He was still talking about fragrances. A man came through talking about frames. All right, okay, now you're talking about the bass. Got into a B bender, B down the straps. All right, cool. You know anything about? Let's talk about this bass though right here, bro. We're here talking about the little small mini basses. This is the Kala U bass. It says in the title, Kala U bass, and then we had a Cordoba mahogany mini bass. That's what we talking about right now, bro. We talking about the two basses. You know, join us just in the title right there. Mini basses. All right, here we go. If somebody might ask, this is a good starter bass for my child? No. This bass is for somebody who really is experienced. And have a couple other basses. This is just another experience of a different type of bass you can use to get your music across. Almost. It's just when you think you got it tuned, it gets untuned. So we gotta go to G on this one. EADG. There we go, EADG. All right, so let's hit a jam. And then we got it tuned up. So let's play back here towards the pick guard or towards the piezo. Did I say pick guard? Towards the piezo bridge. It gets louder when you play back towards the bridge, right? It done lost its tuning already. So that can really become frustrating. But I think somebody said if you tune it, you gotta let them sit for a couple days, let the string get used to being stretched. But you can really hear and feel the bass back here in the studio, real talk. So, if I turn the treble up, now, particularly, I don't like the rubber strings, but because I want to keep it because it is different and because I already have the nylon rock rat strings here on the Cordoba, you know, this might be what I'm looking for. Might be a song. My phone is starting to jack up. Like I said, I got camera problems, man. I don't know what to say. It's probably getting ready to drop off the doggone thing with the Velcro. So let's get done with Kala bass. It's called the U bass. I just replaced the regular round wound string with the nylon wrap with the rubber string, the polypropylene strings, and that's what you get. But then we put in the Cordoba, which is an acoustic. And like I said, even without the amplification, you still can hear. But I don't know if that's going to work with a real. If somebody came out, like I have an acoustic guitar in there, it's really, really big. So unless I got a really, really big acoustic bass, it will not go up against that acoustic guitar, because the guitar has a much bigger body, is much more resonance, and a lot more sound coming out the sound hole. Whereas with this bad boy, you're only gonna get a little bit. But what's cool about this, you can take this somewhere. It's real small. You can take it somewhere with you, put it in a little bag. This I didn't get a bag with it. At least the Kyle, I got a bag with that. No bag came with the I think they don't come with the Cordoba at all. I've never seen a bag come with a Cordoba. All the other uke basses, they got cases. All the other uke basses have cases. The Cordoba, no case. All right. And there you go. So again, I'm gonna keep the rubber strings on the other bass for now. And that's gonna be about it. So holla at your boy. Ride Real D Cool. And again, not to be flashing on anybody, but please, if y'all see the video up, I know y'all know I'm into fragrances. I know I'm into box and all that stuff. But if the title says basses, then we talk about basses. If the title says box, we talk about boxes. If the title says fragrances, we talk about fragrances. As simple as that. All right. That's about it. I'm out, man. I'm ready to go to get the other basses. We're gonna talk about fretless basses, and then we're gonna call it a night. All right. Talk to y'all later. Be good. If you want to check out fretless basses that I have in my collection, check out the next video. And I'm out. Later.